Yes, the boys, welcome back to another video. As always, we are rushing because we just live life rushing. That is the life of a coach. When you've got the boys to take care of, when changes need to be made, check-ins can go longer sometimes. I always say to all my guys, I don't do anything until check-ins are done. Like, my day doesn't start until them check-ins are done, locked in, ready to roll. So that is the Monday, boys, locked in, and we are off for push. Weighed in this morning at them in them high 80s, so I've been pretty much holding them high 80s now, so we're moving up nicely. I don't need a lot of food to be gaining. Like, of course that food is going to come up, but you know, that's coming up now from 78 is the absolute lowest, 79 on the shoot day, into the 80s, into the higher 80s now. So we're nice and gradually moving up. And honestly, boys, in the gym, I have just felt absolutely 10 out of 10. Like, fullness in the gym now. And just, you know, when you just unrack a machine and it just feels lighter. Like, when I unrack the press now and do the first rep, I'm like, yes, I've got this, let's go. And then when you're dieting, say you're a kilo down from the last session, and like you unrack one of the machines and you're like, right, this feels like a house. That is not a nice feeling. So it is nice to have that feeling gone now. And it's raining, clocks have gone back, it's getting dark. That's the one thing I wanted to talk about to start this video, boys. I'm very good now at just like not falling into a slump where your eating habits are bad, your training habits are bad, your routine's terrible. Take the physique out of it, boys, right? Take even the physique out of it, which is a massive positive to training and having your food on point. You will be miserable. Like, how many times do you hear people saying, oh, I feel sad at this time of year, I feel depressed at this time of year? And that's because, yes, it's dark, but if you're also eating absolutely terribly and you stop training and your routine goes out the window and you just start feeling sorry for yourself, that's when you'll start to feel bad, and that's when you'll start to look bad as well. So it's a complete no-brainer, and that is why, boys, have that goal there still, stay on it, because you're going to avoid that and you're going to actually be flying. I said about it on my story this morning. People will let that go and get in a bad place. They'll either just put weight on, and then the only time they're back into the gym in the new year, they're just focusing on dieting down. That's the one place people go wrong. Number two is the lads that are ready to grow, they don't make enough of this time, they slack off, and then they don't actually gain any tissue, and then they diet down and they look exactly the same. So don't be either one of them. Number one, you will absolutely have a way better physique if you stay on it now. If you train from today, if you train 5 times a week, that is 40 sessions left this year, which is an absolute ton. 40 sessions is a ridiculous amount still to nail of this year from now, and people slack off. Mentally, you're going to be in a better spot. Physically, you're going to be in a much better spot. Don't let yourself fall into a little slump, because you won't like it there, you won't be happy there, you'll have to pull yourself out of it. So if you don't even let yourself get in it, then that is the absolute key. And hopefully my videos help. And if you're one of the team, you're a client watching this video, then you get all the help you need from that. And we make sure we keep killing it. So the Monday boys are checked in. They're doing fantastic. I've got some unbelievable results on the way this week. I'm looking forward to it. I've got them ready to go, and the boys have killed it. I'm well happy with them. But we've got push on the cards today. I'll talk you through this session. There's a few changes since the last time I filmed this session for YouTube, so it'll be a good one. I'm looking forward to this. So we've got the main two are both the prime presses, actually, incline press and the flat press. So I'm going to show you how we get them absolutely drilled. So the routine is on point, training is on point, food is on point. We're very, very, very busy, so I've got to make sure that everything stays on point, but this is how we like it. We're rolling. My training's going very well. The team is absolutely killing it. This channel is growing as well. So if you are subscribed right now, you're an absolute G. I appreciate it. We're nearly at that 1K and we're coming for that 1K. And if you can hear the rain, I apologize. But we want to get that hit and there is videos coming. So if you aren't subscribed, please hit it and please like, please comment. Let's get me to the gym nice and safely now. And we will get pre-downers, which at the moment is Grape Total War, which is banging quickly as well. What did I tell you about Ngannou? What did I tell you about Ngannou? I said if Fury doesn't turn up ready to go, one punch from Ngannou, I don't care who you are, that is not ending well. I said this. I put on my story just before it, Ngannou's gonna chin Fury. And he did, and that is the biggest robbery I have ever seen. Ngannou's the scariest man ever. I've had many 4 AM watches of Ngannou and he scared the life out of me. And it just goes to show, them big boys, they don't play when they're throwing. So I was well happy for him, and that is an absolute robbery. So if you watch that, let me know what you think, because if you say it wasn't a robbery, you're lying. But that is a different story. Stop rambling on now. When I'm filming in the car, it does save me a lot of time, boys, so it means we can keep pumping these out. So if you like the car chats, make sure you comment, because if you like the car chats and you're just chilling, eating, whatever, let me know, because the car chats can keep on coming because they're just super easy to make. I'm being productive whilst I'm driving to the gym, because you know I drive a bit further away, so it's a win-win. Right, stop rambling on, Luke. You're literally rambling on. Yes, the boys, we flew here. So, pre is down, ready to roll. We're gonna get in. We're gonna get a big monster push session. Head is screwed on, we're locked in, we feel good. So this is gonna be a big one, boys. I'm gonna start off with the prime fly, and I'll talk to you before the incline prime. Talk to you before the incline prime. I'm going to start off with the prime fly now. So the next time you see me, I'll be squeezing these, getting them nailed, and then ready to press. Right, boys, it's loud. So just about to go on the incline prime. I'm gonna need to beat 7 reps. So I'm warm off this, 2 sets. I'm gonna do 2 feeders on there and then work. So we need to beat 7. We're just waiting to get on there. But we're ready to roll. Reps up, boys, on that, which is very rare, but we will take that all day. Back off, new load, feeling very good. Top set and back off of the flat prime progressed, so we're moving very well. I'm going to go and have another look now if the cable is free. I'm hoping it is, so I want to get on it and I want to get cracking on with some laterals. So straight into laterals now. I've got laterals, 5 partials, dip machine, and then an overhead extension. Let's get them drilled. So you see when I'm doing these, the key is a pause in both ranges. So that control it's very easy to just bounce out the bottom of a lateral, load them up too heavy. So pausing and lengthened, keep that tension on there, drive up, feel that contract at the top, keep that tension on there. Nice little pause, take it all the way there, 5 partials, 2 sets of these, and side delts will be absolutely smoked. So make sure you take that into all your partial work, because that will, or your partial work. Take that into all your side delt work. That'll make a massive difference. If you're just banging through them now, try that what I've just done. They'll be on fire, trust me. I've got another one of these, and they're already feeling smoke. So, a brilliant session. We're just in the groove now. I've been hurrying up a lot with sessions and just not wasting time. So, when I had to wait a few times there, and people just, like, obviously, I get people talk and you know people in the gym, but it makes me realise how long people take. Now I'm hurrying up a little bit. So when it just times poorly and someone just gets on something as I'm finishing, I'm like, oh no. But it is what it is. It's not my gym, is it? So we cannot moan, boys. But good session, very happy with how it went. I've got to go and get some bits now, and then I've got a call, so I need to hurry up. I've got to get the old sandwich thins, I need some yogurt, I need some veg, I need some fruit. So we're going to nip to Aldi right now, get that stuff, and I'll see you at home. Right boys, whilst the rice is going, I'm going to show you what could be the favourite meal. I'm not sure. We have got, right, and I've showed you this before, but it's got a bit more in it now. So 400 calories, 15 grams dark chocolate, 200 yogurt, 20 grams of whey, and 32 grams of raisins. So in terms of finishing your day, right, if you switch up that final meal, your tea, your evening meal, whatever you say, this meal, in terms of adding stuff to it, taking away from it, like, when I need less calories, I can pull the dark chocolate and raisins down. When I need more, I can easily add to that. So having these things in the house, if you've got a bit of a combination between a meal plan and macros, this is perfect. So I'm literally putting the yogurt in there, I'm putting the whey in there, and then I'm gonna give it a good old stir, and then we're adding the dark chocolate and the raisins. And it's 3 o'clock now. I'm gonna put that in the freezer, and I'm gonna have that at about 8 o'clock. And that is such an easy meal to make. Like when you're dieting, as you'll have seen if you watch the videos, you can just have this now. Just the whey and the yogurt. Literally, give that a good old mix. So that's chocolate flavored. That's gonna be a very good amount of protein. And then we're just adding some carbs and fats to that to finish the day. And those are the things, the raisins and the dark chop, that I'll chop and change. So I'm gonna mix this, add them in, and then I'll show you exactly what I put in the freezer. As you can see, fellas, we add the raisins and the dark chop, and we just give that all a good old mix. So if you don't know how to put something in the freezer, looks like this, fellas. Bang. Gone wrong drawer, and I give it the big one. I'll give it the big one. Bang. Job done. Then I've got the chicken and the pineapple there. We're going to add that rice to it. We're going to put the soy sauce and the salt on there, and that is post-workout, and that is meal 4. Toast is ready. So we have got 145 rice, 80 gram cooked chicken, 50 grams of pineapple, and then I'm dropping it, nice little rice cake. So I do like this meal, it's a nice one. And then we've got work to do. I'm going to show you 2 of the boys now from this morning. Absolutely quality. Number 1, just look at this from Tom. That is what we are talking about, mate. That is some serious progress. And then number 2, got Ant again. Priming phase nailed. Fantastic progress. The boys are flying. And if you are interested in joining the team, you want a big finish to this year, you want a big start to next year, you want to be ready to go, The link is always in the description and it's in the bio of all my socials. So just get in touch and we will literally have a chat. Right, what are you trying to do? And I will map out exactly that game plan for you. Get in touch. Let's get cracking. Greetings, fellas. It is now 7:30. And since I recorded that last clip, I have literally not stopped. I have done about 12 sessions worth of form analysis. Got a lot of that done. I've got a new startup on. I've had a call with a new starter, which is fantastic. I've made about 7 or 8 changes to some programs. I've made sure everybody is all good and all set. So all the boys are sorted. Any programming changes we need, any form video analysis is completely done, all wrapped up, which is bang on the money. And that is what we like to see. I'm just waiting now. I'm gonna prep for the call at 8 o'clock. So as you'll know if you watch the vids, on Mondays, I have a call with my guys who are free. They jump on and I go through some topics to get this week absolutely drilled. So I'm going to be going through some training bits and basically just going through the mindset now for the rest of this year and making sure everyone's bang on it with that. So if anyone's struggling, they can have a little bit of a kick up the old backside and get cracking on. So I'm going to prep for this. And that will pretty much be it for the day then, because I'll be smoked. I'm pretty goose now, so I'm gonna go and get a drink and make sure we are all set and good to go, because we need to be full of beans for the call for the boys, which as always, I'm looking forward to. I do like the Monday call, so fill this bad boy up and then we'll get chatting to the fellas, and I will see you at some point tomorrow. Right boys, it is the next day. If you're thinking, Luke, what the hell are you doing? It's Halloween. I'm sat right by the door, and if I turn the light on, people are going to be knocking on the door. So I've got a call in 2 hours as well, and hopefully by then all the kids have gone to bed and stopped trick-or-treating, but for now we're just sat in the dark cracking on from work. So please subscribe if you're new. Let me know what you want to see. I'll catch you in the next one.